Milan's form in the Champions League, where they have been consistent and clinical, is at odds with what we have seen from the rossoneri in Serie A this season. Victory against Girona was a positive step forward for Sergio Conceição, who has won just one of his first 3 league matches since taking charge of the club, with Milan starting this game 22 points behind league leaders Napoli. Parma, one of the clubs who have beaten the rossoneri this season. That was in match day 2, and there have only been 3 wins for the giallo-blu since then, as Fabio Picchia and his players start this one just outside the relegation zone, but watching nervously over their shoulders. Time now for the starting lineups. Conceição makes 2 changes to the team, who won against Girona in midweek. One of those is enforced as Davide Calabria comes in for the injured Emerson Royal. Kyle Walker doesn't make the matchday squad, but he is expected to take that position in the foreseeable future. Elsewhere, Benacer makes way for Christian Pulisic, with Alvaro Morata leading the line. Rafael Leao, of course, on the left wing for Milan. There are also 2 changes for Fabio Picchia compared to the 11 who drew with Venezia. We get a first look at Milan Djuric in giallo-blue colours since his switch from Monza, whereas Mandela Keita is left out to accommodate a return for Dennis Mann, who starts for the first time since his back injury. No room for Anjo Boni, who is sidelined with illness. Valentin Mihaila yet to score this season. Here is Milan Djuric, looking to try and weigh on that Milan defensive back line. Referee Rosario Abisso blows for the start of the game. Milan against Parma, match day 22 of Serie A. And a first long ball towards the head of Milan Djuric. The rossoneri start this game 22 points behind league leaders Napoli. Reijnders has made the run. Tajani Reijnders, now Morata. Really good tackle by Del Prato to stop the return ball from reaching Tajani Reijnders. Milan made that look simple. It's good from Calabria, as he looks for Rafael Leao, intercepted by Del Prato. But the corner is given. Took his time, the assistant referee, to make up his mind. Good ball for Calabria to try and exploit here. Low. It falls to Pulisic. Pulisic, still Pulisic. Now Rafael Leao. Can't hit the target. And he's frustrated with his finish there, Rafael Leao. Good play by Valeri. Cancellieri. Can he take advantage of Hernandez's slip? Cancellieri! Superb finish from Matteo Cancellieri. Scored against Milan at the Ennio Tardini to win the game for Parma. Now he's got the opener against Milan at San Siro. Teo Hernandez's slip. Costly here for the rossoneri, and then no one closes down Cancellieri quick enough. Take nothing away from the finish. Needs to move it quickly, Pavlovic. He's carrying it forwards, seizing the responsibility, but Pulisic doesn't get a call from his teammates. Fofana comes forwards now. Reijnders on the overlap. It's through to Morata, and Morata has the equalizer. The offside flag is up. Was Morata able to stay on the right side of the defender? He looks offside there, the Spanish striker. It's a well-taken finish. Confirmation of the earlier offside decision. In comes the corner, Suzuki. And the referee points to the spot. Suzuki judged to have fouled Pavlovic. Now this is something that you don't see very often. Well, he does shove Pavlovic in the back though, the Japanese goalkeeper. It's not much of a shove, but it certainly is a shove. Christian Pulisic up against Suzuki to make amends. Pulisic! Too powerful for Suzuki. The 9-game goal drought comes to an end for the American. One of Milan's best players this season, going through a tough patch. But that patch over now with this goal. Milan are level. Mihaila swings it in. Ends up on the roof of the net. It's Tajani. Reijnders is through. Morata's in the middle. Reijnders. Reijnders! Musa keeps it in. I think Suzuki got a hand to Reijnders' strike. Fofana concedes the free kick, and Fofana receives a yellow card. Som. Fofana has to let him run. Pavlovic is also on a yellow card. Now Dennis Mann. Mann, shooting angle, held on to by Mike Maignan. Teo Hernandez, cleared by Mihaila. The half-time whistle goes here at San Siro. It has been a first half of up and downs for Sergio Conceição, who doesn't look particularly happy as he heads to the changing rooms. The score at the break, Milan 1, Parma 1. Welcome back, everyone, to San Siro for the second half between Milan and Parma. It is 1-1 after 45 minutes here. Sergio Conceição did not look happy with the first half performance from his players, and he's going to make some immediate substitutions as both Teo Hernandez and Rafael Leao make way for Ismail Benacer. And there is also the introduction for young Davide Bartesaghi. And a message that Yannick Sinner Italy's world #1 in tennis, has beaten Alexander Zverev in straight sets in the Australian Open final. So big decisions made at half-time by Sergio Conceição, and also an indication that Conceição will not prioritise status over form. Rafael Leao, who played as bad a first half of football as we've probably seen him play, substituted. And Theo Hernandez also taken off, so the left flank of this Milan side completely changed. Bartesaghi, Morata. Offside given there, but Alvaro Morata. Del Prato racing clear. It is Del Prato. Del Prato looking for Milan Djuric. Good defending by Pavlovic. It's going to be another change with Tammy Abraham about to be introduced. We saw Samuel Chukwueze warming up moments ago as well. Here's Hernani, fires. That's the sort of power he possesses, Hernani. Double change for Milan. Tammy Abraham and Samuel Chukwueze introduced here. Yusuf Fofana makes way. He's on a yellow card. Fofana. Milan can't afford to go down to 10 men, and Alvaro Morata is also substituted. Mihaila. Cancellieri. Cancellieri. Good move that from Mihaila. Lovely footwork. Reijnders. Reijnders. Look to side foot it into the back of the net. Well stopped by Suzuki. Milan just starting to purr. And there's going to be a triple substitution as Djuric, Mann and Hernani make way. Replaced by Drissa Kamara, Pontus Almqvist and Anas Haj Mohamed. Now Chukwueze. Trying to dig it up to the far post. Calabria. Good tackle, Chukwueze. Back to Calabria. Across. Suzuki. Reijnders. Reijnders! Very close to Shani Reijnders. It was well worked by Milan. Suzuki stopped it from reaching Abraham. And I think it might have just taken a touch off a Parma player. It did. Lost here, and the counter-attack is on. It's 4v4. Look at Almqvist through the middle. Pontus Almqvist. Mike Maignan with a big save for Milan. Not over yet. Cancellieri took a touch off a Milan player, and behind for a Parma corner. Chukwueze giving the ball away needlessly. Good ball through, and Almqvist couldn't find a way past Maignan. Cancellieri. Del Prato. Good ball in, held onto by Mike Maignan. Musa. Lost again. Kamara. Lovic trying to make up ground. Kamara using him as a decoy. Som to Kamara. It's beautiful. And it's gone in off Enrico Del Prato. The captain, via a huge slice of luck, has put Parma in the lead. It's almost an identical scenario to what we saw at the Ennio Tartini back in August. Disbelief on the Milan bench. Pulisic. Bartezaghi's come forwards. Pavlovic wants it. Good tackle. Referee allows play on. Reijnders. Chukwueze. Chukwueze's cross. Pavlovic! An unlikely saviour for Milan. Pavlovic applies the finishing touch. They've struggled so much in this game, the Rossoneri. But credit where credit is due. Twice they've come from behind. Chukwueze's ball. Ooh, is Pavlovic offside? Is Pavlovic offside? Attitude and determination to try and salvage something, although Reijnders here has equalised. So often the man who has dug Milan out of trouble this season, and Tijani Reijnders has done so again. And what a time for Parma to defend so poorly. Reijnders with so much space, left completely unmarked. And he had options, he could have squared it. Instead, he takes the responsibility on himself. Pavlovic nods on. Jovic! Was that the chance? Oh, if Jovic squares it, Reijnders has an empty net. Pulisic. Bartezaghi. Pavlovic is up again. It's towards Pavlovic! And it's put away by Chukwueze! Astonishing scenes at the Meazza. This is remarkable. And there is a pattern here developing under this Sergio Conceição Milan team that they will simply not give up. Again, they come to behind, surely to win it. Huge credit has to go to this man. Bold decisions to take off Leao and Hernandez at half-time. Suzuki's forwards. Headed away. Valenti goes down. Abraham puts it anywhere. Seconds remaining. It's all over. What a thrilling game of football it has been. My word, Milan make it difficult for themselves. But the grit and the character shown by the Rossoneri is what is going to be remembered after this game. Tijani Reijnders with the equalising goal in added time before Samuel Chukwueze was able to give Sergio Conceição all 3 points and a first Serie A win. Fantastic game of football. Final score at San Siro, Milan 3, Parma 2.